Hello everyone. Today we're going to be doing more companion quests. We'll start with Regell, and then we'll do Sellah's, our paladins, quest line. Alright, I'm not sure what to say here. I can give some rundown on the quest. I think we lost communication with some people escorting some cultists, and we're here to investigate.
The world is full of wonder.
Let me look up the journal. There we go.
A sweet smile, a gentle voice, and kind words will help me win their hearts. And if that fails, I'll use my sharp nails instead. No time for idling.
Oh, another thing I should mention. I respect my character. Let me tell you some differences. I got Blinding Bomb instead of keeping the Tanglefoot Bomb. Another thing the Blinding does besides make the enemy miss a lot is also makes them lose their Dexterity bonus, so it can dramatically lower their armor class if they rely heavily on Dexterity. I also got rid of the spontaneous healing because that was kind of useless. Well, not useless, but very weak. I thought about it and decided that getting 2 preserved organs might be better because these will be much more useful to protect me from sneak attack and critical damage. Also, one person a while back asked me why I didn't go as a different subclass besides the Grenadier. There's one that I can't pronounce that basically replaces bombs with sneak attacks. And there's 2 reasons. One, because bombs have useful debuffs, as well as dispelling effects. And there are also ranged touch attacks, which can be a workaround for enemies with a high armor class. And 2, that class lacked martial weapons as a proficiency, which I needed for rapiers because they are a martial weapon. So yeah, it's mostly the same though. I still leveled up after level 8.
Adventures are exciting.
I still got a lot of the same abilities like blur, displacement. Definitely got haste because that's a really good ability. I just replaced Tanglefoot bombs with blinding bombs. And got an extra preserve organs. So now I have a 50% chance to negate critical damage and sneak attacks. Now I'm gonna buff up because, as you guessed, there are enemies around here.
A bright future.
It's always better to buff before fights.
We will win this war.
Should we proceed? Tell me, and I'll do it.
I will help where I can.
The struggles never cease.
Indeed. That's why we gotta keep fighting on.
Anything new?
Yes.
Decide already.
No.
Rely on me.
I do what I want.
Rules are made to be broken.
Go ahead and do Bear's Endurance.
Friendship lasts forever.
There's a little gnome. You must hurry and remain very, very alert. Tell me about your outpost. The outpost is situated on top of a hill. The main building has stout walls and small windows. It serves as a resting area for various Hell Knight orders. Apart from my own troops, there are currently 3 chapels quartered here, as well as the permanent garrison. We stocked up on food and water. The gargoyles have taught us a valuable lesson, and now we're prepared for an aerial attack. What could have happened to the missing squad? They were last seen in this very place. We must comb the area. I'm ready, let's hurry. And there's a monster. Just as we get over the bridge, not even too far from where we were having that conversation. It's an oxmit. Yeah, these things are immune to critical hits, electricity. Should I try to debuff it right here or no? Oh, it worked. It's blinded.
You should have listened to reason.
Yeah, its armor class is only 18 because it's flat-footed.
I will resist.
Well, that was easy enough.
There's something over there.
They will break against our resolve.
Prepare yourself.
I like to keep them to get close together next to Indria because she can parlay them if they try to go after them.
Mind over muscle.
Retreat is not an option.
Suspicious traveler. Finally, someone's here. And it's the Crusaders, too. Please help me. I'm all alone and I don't know what to do. This lad's appearance perfectly matches the description of one of the cultists who were supposed to arrive with the lost escort. A cultist? No, I'm just an apprentice craftsman. They made us work against our will there. Don't worry, it won't harm you. Really? Are we playing wet nose to a cultist accomplice now? We must interrogate him with all due severity and torture him if need be, rather than pat him on the head and sing him a lullaby. He was just a worker. He couldn't do anything about his cultist masters. Petty wrongdoings lead to bigger crime, Commander, and small mercies towards the enemy leads to intolerable lenience. We have to deal with this cultist right now. Tell me, Commander, what will you do? I mean, yeah, I could do this good option right here and let him go. But I don't think we should be that merciful. He was with the cultist, and we don't know for sure if everything he's saying is true. So this is the smarter option right here than just letting him go. We'll decide your fate when we find out what happened to the Hell Knight escort. Of course, I'll follow you around and won't run off, you see. That's much better than walking across the world alone by myself. You must verify the claim that the Knight's return to the outpost. Move out.
I agree.
I don't recall that suspicious traveler making a claim that was the case. In fact, it's the opposite. He said he was all alone. Yeah, it doesn't look like
Let's
anywhere it
explore.
said that
The world is full of wonder.
the Knight's return. In fact, like I said before, he said the opposite. He's all alone here.
This is my time to shine.
But I guess we can't really trust his word. We have to look ourselves. The Hell Knight outpost is shrouded in silence. The 3 chapters seem to have simply vanished, leaving only pillars of smoke from their fires to testify to the recent presence of the living. That doesn't seem to unnerve Regell in the slightest. He dispassionately scans the empty camp as if waiting for something. Knight Commander, at last, I've been dying to meet you. Come on, don't be so sullen. Come on over and have a little rest after your journey. You can always stab me or hit me with a spell a bit later if you feel like doing that at all, of course. Kayadera. Ashir, my dear, you find yourself such a charming friend. Come on over. Don't be shy. Careful, aren't you? This Kindia, she's my acquaintance. She's dangerous. You know what? I see a trap. And it's bait. What an arrogant, talkative demon we got here. I can see you made yourself quite at home in our camp. Yeah, that must really piss him off. What do we have here? One of these black armored blockheads? Why don't you join me and the commander for a little meal? Surely the mighty Hell Knight isn't scared of little temptation. Let's talk. Why is this camp deserted, demon? Caldria. My name is Caldria. As for the camp and its inhabitants, well, that's a long story. Please sit, Commander. We have a lot to discuss. Alright, let's talk. Indria, you have no idea how eager I was to meet you and how quickly I got here when I discovered you were coming. Do you feel at ease talking to me in this shape? Because I can always slip into something more comfortable. So somehow she knew that I was coming over here. And that she decided to come over when she figured this out. How would she have known, though? Do we have a spy in our ranks? Did someone tip him off? I can look like this, so likable, so trustworthy. Or this is my favorite form. It has driven so many crusaders out of their mind. Very charming. Now stop this farce, demon. Oh, Sir Knight. Do tell me, aren't you bored with yourself? Every soul must feel something to get their blood pumping. Some are driven by avarice, others by lust, and others still by envy. And if you think you've managed to shield yourself from every vice and every flaw, well, that just means you are blind. And your vice is the greatest of all, pride. You said you knew I was coming. How? How did I know? We all have our sources. Perhaps I'll tell you all about them, Commander, if we can establish a certain friendship. you here to preach at us, or do you actually have something meaningful to say? I apologize for the ferocity tonight, Commander. It's so hard to restrain myself. I blame those Hell Knights. No, denizens of the Abyss could torture them as though they punished themselves. But now on to business. I have a rather unusual request. I'd like to become a Crusader. And before 1001 objectives escape your mouth, think about this. Your friend precedes you by quite some distance. They speak of you even down in the Abyss. We have never encountered anyone possessing such power. It's so exciting. I even heard that a part of your power trickles down to your most loyal companions. So why would a clever lady like me keep on serving the demon's orders when instead there is someone so unusual and intriguing? I can't promise you I'm going to kneel before that idomeneo of yours right away, but I have many, many interesting stories to tell about my friends from the Abyss. Of course, I could also be of personal use to you. Any shape you desire, remember? I'm not even sure which of your suggestions was more revolting, Demon. Your effortless betrayal of your kin, or your filthy insulations. Oh, do smile, little Hell Knight. This isn't hell yet. I want to say the fourth option, but we already have a demon in our party, so... This is an interesting one. I'm curious if I go with this one. What, she then? I knew it. A holy angel with the nimbus? Want to hear about the time she and I spent a lovely afternoon with young twin brothers from an obstinate monk order? You're growing tiresome, Demon. Make your move and let's get this over with. I've told you what I want. Say yes, and in return you'll get priceless knowledge about demonic and cultist activities, my small collection of trophies, and me. Say no and you'll get nothing but the incessant whining of your Hell Knight flunky. Enough. Don't even dream of earning my trust. How very boring.
They choose to stand against me.
Make your peace.